Anxiety. Anxiety is an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worried thoughts, and physical changes like increased blood pressure. Mental health plays a big contributing role in your ability to grow in Valorant. So I wanted to take a moment of your time and talk to you about the phenomena of ranked anxiety. First, I want to identify the root problems or the subgenres of ranked anxiety to make it more manageable to break down, both for identifying purposes and also help with potential solutions. Thusly, if I had to break down ranked anxiety, I would list both performance and social anxiety as the underlying cause of this phenomenon. To be put as a disclaimer, I am not a medical professional with years of experience in the medical field. I highly recommend, if you are experiencing any sort of anxiety disorder, to go and seek medical help from a professional as soon as you can. To start, performance anxiety is fear about one's ability to perform a specific task. In our case, it is our ability to play Valorant altogether. Identifying symptoms include, but aren't limited to, of course, soaring heart rate, dry mouth, your trembling hands and or voice, and sweating. These can greatly inhibit our ability to play to the best we can offer and greatly stunt the growth you may have in the game. To combat this, I would recommend participating in something called CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy. Of course, I'll provide a demonstration for you. First, I would like you to boot up Valorant and head into a competitive game. Now, I want you to identify your negative thoughts. These may include, but of course aren't limited to, things like, I'm not good enough, I can't hit my shots, I don't deserve this rank, and of course, many, many others. Then, write those down as soon as you have them and see how they contribute to your anxiety. Thirdly, I want you to challenge those negative thoughts. Think of how realistic those thoughts are. I want you to come up with a more balanced or realistic thought to replace the negative one. For example, I practice my mechanics, I can hit these shots. I've earned the rank before, I can maintain it now, etc. Of course, many more apply, but those are just a few examples. Fourthly, I want you to visualize a positive outcome, whether that means how you secure your kills, use utility to save a round, or winning a clutch round with any of your attributes, whether that be your communication, your gunfight, your awareness, map awareness. Take your time to visualize those happening. And then finally, I want you to prepare well. You should VOD review, practice aspects of the game that you struggle with a focus on getting better. And with that, it is more likely to be absorbed into the improvement aspect that will diminish the feeling of anxiety. However, I can't guarantee partial to complete removal of anxiety per individual. It's different per case. All individuals are differently wired. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't have to. There's a caveat I wanted to add to that. But now, we spent a good time on the performance side. I do want to take the time to analyze the social side of anxiety. The National Institute of Mental Health defines social anxiety as an intense, persistent fear of being watched and judged by others. Of course, this is greatly exacerbated by the toxic community that we face ourselves with. This, of course, weighed on me, since I used to use the old razzle-dazzle of, don't let them bother you, or, of course, just mute them if they're being toxic or uncooperative. But in my research, I started to wonder if that was strictly a privilege of myself being sound of mind, and if that's good enough to help people struggling with the issue. I mean, if the sediment works for you, then perfect. I'm glad that it helped. However, I'm nevertheless too sensible to know that it won't work for everyone. The complexity of social anxiety makes it difficult to make solutions. There's many coping mechanisms that stop people from, like real professionals, from helping people with social anxiety through any sort of engagement therapy. It's tough for them, and by golly, it'll be tough for me. And while that is a bummer, and I wish I could help, I am completely unqualified to even make assertions to it. And so I'll leave it with this, and this won't apply to the people. It could apply to you, but it won't typically apply. But at the end of the day, you should treat others as you want to be treated. Of course, it's the most corny line I could have said, but it doesn't happen overnight. As a community, I want us to strive to slowly plant the seeds of positivity and try to nourish it with sympathy and understanding towards others. And like I said, doesn't happen overnight. Just keep at it. Be positive. I just want you to fight it. Have those negative thoughts. Understand them. The practice of itself is turning those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. And you should be allowed to have those. And so we'll just slowly plant the seeds, and we'll hopefully get the ball rolling. But that does it for this video. I believe mental health has a great impact on your growth in many facets of life, of course, gaming included. So as your coach for this session, I do ask that if you need full medical attention, to please go seek medical professionals that can actually help you more than I can. However, if Valorant's more your speed, stop by my Twitch page at twitch.tv/BreakingNinja4 or hop in my Discord to have your VOD reviews or live low elo coaching for free. But that does it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're now dismissed. Good luck on the climb, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.